He can sing, he can rap, he can like everything. Like amazing Indian talent that translated through the world. Like Dilemma, he picked that song in my studio at my house. And I honestly felt like he would be okay, you know, after speaking to him and him showing me a couple of things. I was like, you know what you're doing, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was heartbreaking. I feel like to a community, you know, to the Punjab community in India as a whole, and just people who, you know, admire him.
Hey, what up? It's Game, man. Nando.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
Hey, this is Rihanna Fernando.
Hey, yo, Fernando. What's up? It's DJ Khaled. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is J Balvin. Nando Lick. Okay? Fernando. X is in that station for a reason, baby. All right? Nando Lick. Real talk.
Number one, featuring with Sidhu. I feel like, you know, we've had 2 songs before he passed. And even that to me was like, oh, I'm on a song with Sidhu. Like, you know, learning about his journey and who he was, I think spoke a lot of volumes to me. It wasn't just like I'm on a song with an artist. I was on a song with like, you know, a person that really stands for his people. Like to me, those people are just so inspiring, you know. It's inspiring to be next to someone who cares more than they fear, you know. Like he literally cared. He wasn't in fear of the stuff he would say. So for those who don't know, he was very heavy into politics and, you know, speaking about standing up for what's right for his people.
Yeah.
That's what his stuff was about. As well as being like super talented. Like, you know what I mean? Where he can sing, he can rap, he can like everything. Like amazing Indian talent that translated through the world. You know what I'm saying? He's was on songs with the biggest of people. Everybody was infatuated by his sound even before, you know, the world kind of got grasp of who he was. Mm-hmm. Like anybody he was around and was able to hear his music, they would always be like, Sidhu is like top.
Did you become a personal friend? Did you guys?
He did. He definitely did. Like Dilemma, he picked that song in my studio at my house. So it was like,
wow.
I already had that song a couple of years before we actually did it. And I actually shot the video 3 times.
Why?
Before he was on it. Oh my gosh. So the first time I shot it, my friend introduced me to this production company. I didn't really check it out. I just trusted my friend. We shot the video. I didn't like the way it looked. So we reshot it. And then they had, when we reshot it, they built like an infinity pool inside the studio and it broke.
Oh.
The pool broke on set. So we had to end that set. Then we reshot it again. And then I didn't like the video at all. I was like, what is this? Bearing in mind, these are the same people I've shot a couple of videos with that I've never had an issue with.
Yeah.
So that versus what that video looked like on the budget type video, I don't know why it looked like that, but it wasn't hitting. But you know what? I trust God and I said to God, you know what? I shot this video 3 times and I lost a lot of money behind it because I paid for it all myself, So I was like, there must be something I'm missing, like something greater for this song, you know? So you just leave it and you wait. And then, you know, Sidhu came to my house. He played a couple songs. I picked the song Invincible that he then released. You could also check that out. It's out. And then from my side, he picked Dilemma. I played him a couple songs and he loved Dilemma. And then when he sent back his verse, it was like, that's when I knew this was the reason.
That's the reason why it didn't.
That's the reason why it never worked for all those years.
Because it was a solo record.
Yeah, it was a solo record. Yeah, it didn't work for all those years. And originally I wanted actually a Latin artist on there because you could hear the beat. It's like reggaeton. It goes... You
could call Louis Fonsi again. Yeah. Louis!
That's what I thought I wanted until he literally jumped on it. And I was like, no, sometimes you don't know, like God knows. You know? And honestly, it's like the closest thing I have to my heart in any song. Like that's the closest thing I have to my heart. That's the most proudest moment of the album for me. Like where it's really deep and it's really like meaningful. Like I have a song with, forget about what everybody thinks. It's just what I think of him. Even though everyone, like to his fans and everybody, he's like the world. Like he is really this icon. But I'm saying to me, like, you know, you have certain people that the world just love. And you respect them and you're like, yeah, that person's great. You know, the world loves you. I feel like how I feel about Sidhu is not just because the world loves him. It's literally because of what I've seen him do, you know, in my own eyes. And also the stories I hear and how amazing his family is. I actually shot the video in India. So I went to his home.
Oh, wow.
I met with his mom. I met with his dad. They're like loving people, you know what I'm saying? And to hear the stories that they would tell me about him and all the stuff he would do, it's just like you was around like a living legend, and not just in music, but for someone who stood for their people. And like I told you, I love history. So you could imagine the people I have to learn about and like read their stories, you know. And this was before I even was born, let alone meeting someone who I know a lot of people are going to feel the same about, the heroes I used to read about. You know, I feel like that's what it is for me.
But how heartbroken were you when you heard that he got murdered?
Oh my gosh, so hard. I couldn't believe it. Do you know what it is? When he was in my house, I did say to him, like, are you sure? Like, you want to do this politics thing? Because it's very dangerous. You know, I did say that to him. Because I feel like I've seen it before, you know, a couple of times where, first of all, politics is like a dangerous business, right? Because so many people are in it for the wrong reasons. If everyone was in it for the right reasons, no, it's not a dangerous thing. If you really want good for your people, everything's fine. But when there's like, you know, egos involved and everyone has different objectives and what they really want for their people, and then you come in and then you're going to be like, no, this is the right way, with all the influence you have, it can become a very dangerous game. So I did know that. But then when he showed me, you know, all the stuff he's got around it and how well protected he is, and I was like, oh, okay, you know what you're doing. So yeah, I was saddened when I did hear it, and it was crazy because we had that conversation about it, and I honestly felt like he would be okay, you know, after speaking to him and him showing me a couple of things. I was like, you know what you're doing, you know. So yeah, it was heartbreaking. I feel like to a community, you know, to the Punjab community in India as a whole, and just people who, you know, admire him. Of course, that's a great loss. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so, very, very special that you chose to like make a video clip.
Do you know, when he was alive, I said to him, I'm coming to India to shoot a video. And even in the song, he says, Steph, come to, you know, Punjab. So like, I had to go.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to go.
Beautiful, man.
Hey, what up? It's Game, man. Nando.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
Hey, this is Rihanna Fernando.
Hey, yo, Fernando. What's up? It's DJ Khaled. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is J Balvin. Nando Licks, okay? Fernando. X is in that station for a reason, baby. Nando Licks.